Well, here we are at another tidy up job. Looking forward to getting stuck into this. There's going to be two videos done on this job. This first one's going to be a tidy up job, and the second one is going to be later on. I've already priced and I've got the job. I'm just going to have to find out when I can fit it in. This fence is coming down all the way around, and then it's getting redone all the way around at 6 foot high. We're not doing a fence like that, which is featherboard, feather edge and concrete post. It's just going to, and panels, it's going to be concrete posts, rails, and then just featherboard put on the top. I'll take it down the front to show you. So that's getting done all the way. So from the van all the way around and then all the way down here. So as I say, got to fit that in. But today's job is tackling all this in here. And as you can see, the sumac, the rust trees are just growing up everywhere like little weeds. I absolutely love them, they're lovely. And this time of year they change colour. They do drop the leaves, but they're just a lovely tree, and they don't take too much shade up in a garden. So you can put them in a small garden. I've got one in my own garden, and it's quite big, but it's putting loads of like light through it, dappled shade, and it doesn't block the garden out at all. They're lovely, but they come up like little weeds. So that's all getting done. The garden's getting tidied, and on another day, because I certainly aren't doing that today, this hedge is coming down to 2 foot. Or actually, it's coming down to just above the fence, just above the fence line. So that's going to get done. So we'll just do that when we can do that. So the fence is actually coming from this fence and then going all the way around. So I'll take it inside the garden now. I'm going to have a little look. But I just want to clear something up. And for those of you who think I moan, this isn't a moan. This is an explanation. My tripod, as I kept saying, is broke. But I just want to clear two things up. The tripod itself isn't broke. It's the clip that holds my phone that I put onto the tripod. Because the tripod keeps falling over all the time, or getting knocked in the van. And it breaks the clips. So I bought some off eBay. They're cheap. They're only about £3 each. Not a problem. So I ordered one last time it got broke. I did only order one, but 8 came. And I was thinking, what do I want 8 for? But they were on a little tripod and a little remote control button, so you can take photos and turn it when it's on the tripod and do it remotely. And I thought, I don't need 8, and I was going to give them away, make some kind of little comp up and give them away on eBay. They're only cheap, but you know, on YouTube, sorry, just as a bit of a gift. I can't find them, but I know that they're in the house. So there's 7 of them in the house somewhere, and I can't find them. So I was a bit reluctant to buy a new one. I will have to, because this job now is an absolute brilliant one to video, but I can't put my phone on anything. I say the tripod's broke. The tripod's fine, but I can't attach my phone to it. So I'm just going to have to do it the same as I've done on the last job. And the reason why I kept mentioning the tripod being broke is, this is the explanation. You forget what you're filming. So I'll film this now, and in an hour's time I'll pick the phone up and say something else, but you forget what you've said unless you keep going through the phone, which is all the time. So then you do repeat yourself, and people say, oh, you know, you've said this or you've said that once or twice. Well, that's why, because you just forget what you've said on the phone. So there's your explanation. This is just a major tidy up, and all these, I don't think they want any of them, these sumacs, but they are lovely. And if I could take them out and put them in someone else's garden, that'd be great. I still might if I can get some roots out on them. So all that's a bank. That's a bank that goes up there. And then it's over here, all these borders. I mean, the grass is just getting grass cut. But it's been a really nice garden. You can see it's been a really nice garden. See the bank? So we're going to use the Oregon mulching blade on that, definitely. Then we've got over here. Again, the beech hedge is being taken down to fence height. But won't be doing that today. I'll just take you through here now. There's another section of garden here. So it's been a really nice garden. And the great thing is about working here, because I'm out the way from where I live here. I thought I'd be out in the sticks. some shops just across there, which is great. I'll get on with that, start getting the tools out. Well, I'm just using the Oregon mulching blade, which does an absolute outstanding job, but I've only got this brush cutter in one hand. I'm holding the phone in the other hand, so it's not looking like it's doing a great job at this moment on the video, but it certainly is. When I've got two hands on the brush cutter, it does a fantastic job. But I've just tried to catch a bit just to show you what I'm doing, what's getting cut down. And again, I've only just got one hand on it, but I just felt like I had to video this because it's cutting grass, not so much brambles, and it still does a fantastic job on the grass. There's links in the description to one of the blades from Amazon, and they're only £10 or so, just brilliant. So check out the description and there'll be a link there for you. Well, needs must. I had to tape the camera on with just tape. Now we're talking. Both hands on the brush cutter. You can see it in action. That tape's worked the dream. I'm going in. So, okay, it's the end of the day now. Well, it's only about about 4:45 actually, but it's just starting to go dark. It's getting dull and I'm really tired, so I'm going to start packing away. So what have we done? This still needs sorting out, this border. I've only gone round the edge, took a bit of the formium down. Here we've clipped the front of the hedges because they were getting done in this tidy up anyway. The next step is to take the top down, but when I finish this, I've just gone over the border here and just kept any main shrubs in. Now there were plants in there, but the herbaceous, they would have needed cutting down at some time or other anyway. And originally when I came, the client told me to take everything out the border, including these, but I did persuade them to leave any big plants in, which I'm glad. And I've still got to go around. I haven't finished today, but I'm just showing you what I've done today. So okay, we've got the grass down, some of the borders exposed, some of the shrubs pruned, and all this was a nightmare over here. I've got it down, but I'm going to go over it again. But I don't want to spend too much time now. I'll do that like when I've finished and I know how much time I've got spare. So at least that's down, and I can get to the fence as well when that job gets done. This is all done. As I say, not finished. Just done with the mulching blade for now. And over the hill, all that's done up there. There is a little pond here as well where the, don't know if you can just, well, you can actually see it there. That's a pond with just grass in it now. So we'll be getting that looking a little bit better. It won't become a pond, obviously. But you'll tell it's a pond. And yeah, just this little section here needs probably going over again with the mulcher. Sorry, this straggly bit here. So just cut some of these back. They're not pruned. Again, for people who follow me, they know what I do. And if you're watching this video for the very first time, this isn't the standard of my work. This is a tidy up, simply again just to get it in shape so someone else can take over the garden, because I don't think I'll get the garden to do. And then in here again, just clipped everything down, just made some space, kept the main shrubs. Probably will clip the top of that as well. I'll take the small string around all these tomorrow, so I'm going to come back tomorrow and then we'll go over sort of these borders again. I've tried to keep a few if I can. There's sycamores coming through there and everything, the hellebores, but yeah, it's going to be tidied. I haven't quite done that corner over there yet. So that's what we've got done in a day. I was hoping for a bit more, but I'm absolutely knackered, so it proves it was hard work. And to be honest, if you just scanned over like that, it looks like a garden. I'll get in there as well tomorrow. So I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, it's the next day. So what we're going to start now is I've just took the strimmer down the edge. I just wanted to crack on for a minute, so I haven't put it on a tripod or anything with the old sellotape. So yeah, I'll cut this edge and then I'll go round a couple of the shrubs to neaten them up at the bottoms. I'll pop it on in a sec. Well, that's the tidy up done and dusted, and I feel like I must say, I think I've already said it once on this video, but I will repeat myself. I've said it a couple of times. On these tidy up jobs, I do feel like it's a double-edged sword. I feel really horrible because I'm not doing such a good job, but it depends what the client wants. I would never do this as a maintenance job. This isn't our maintenance job. This is just a one-off. It's a vicarage, and there's going to be a new vicar coming in, so it then becomes their responsibility to look after the garden. But they just didn't want someone to take it over while it was a jungle. And when I go to price these jobs, I ask them what they want and what gets done, and what you want me to do with that shrub, and what you want me to do with the pruning, what you want me to do with the borders. So I go by the instructions that I get given, and it's all about cost. And we do what we want. We do what we can with the budget. I mean, I was told, I think I told you earlier on the video, to get all this out, but I did want to leave some of it. But it's a scruffy as hell as such. But if this is the first time you've watched our gardening, this video, please look at our other videos, ones that I'm on garden maintenance on, or a garden where I'm doing a tied up for our maintenance. There's a big difference. They do know what they're getting on this video, and it's literally, as I say, just to get it down. There's some pieces I've left over here which were too big for the mower to go over today. There's the pond, by the way. But again, I could spend at least a morning or an afternoon sorting all that out. Nothing was said. They don't want it, they don't want that done. That can all be done at a later date. These little branches here, I've got to do the fence, as I said on the very first beginning of the video. So I'm getting a skip, and they'll go on the skip. I was going to shred them, but I thought, why stress me shredder out with them when they can just go in the skip. So yeah, things are pruned, things are cut down. The grass is actually cut, but it's just left on now to dry. The sun will dry it in no time. And again, over there, I tried to go over it again, like I said I was going to, but I think it's at its maximum, really. I don't want to damage the machine. It's down. What's going to happen to it, I have no idea, to be honest with you. You probably need to get a little digger and get all the roots out. I mean, most of it is only snowberry anyway, which is almost like a weed. But again, that's another issue. The job's done. I hope you've enjoyed watching it just get tidied up and just licked back into shape. But it's definitely, this is where the work starts now. So yeah, I'll see you on the next video, and please check out our other videos. As I say, people who follow me, they will already know. Thank you for watching anyway. If this is the first time you've seen it, please don't say, what is this guy on? He's not a good gardener. Check out our other videos. Hopefully you'll enjoy them, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks very much. See you all. Bye.